45 points higher. Good session again, 17,703. Market breadth creeped up to being almost 1:1. 1135 stocks higher and 1121 stocks lower. So there was a little bit of profit booking which sort of picked up towards the end. And let me just quickly run you through the large cap stocks, and then we look at the broader market, mid caps, etc. So gains coming through in largely old economy. So oil and gas names, power names, steel, chemicals, that's the area. So ONGC, NTPC, Tata Steel, there was UPL, BPCL, Reliance Industries, Coal India, Grasim. That's the nature of the move that we had today. Power Grid, for example. In financials, SBI Life and ICICI Bank are two names in the Nifty which kind of stood out and did well. On the downside, names like, of course, Divis Laboratories reacting to numbers, as Ekta highlighted. Apollo Hospitals, which was down 2 3/4, started soft and, of course, stayed lower. Infosys down 1.5%, and Maruti, Tata Consumer, but down about 1 1/4. But Tata Consumer, of course, has been weak most of this week. For the week, I think it's down, 3%, 3.5%. Tech Mahindra was down slightly as well. So actually, healthcare, pharma, IT are the three pockets of weakness in today's session. Prima.
Well, the midcap index is going to be going home with gains of 0.7, 0.8%. So there is that outperformance. But for the week, it's a 1.7, 1.8% rally coming in on the Nifty as well as on the broader markets. And the Nifty is going to clock in its fourth consecutive weekly gains. On the midcap end of trade, big move seen on the upside on Bharat Forge. Numbers were out yesterday. Revenue beat. Bharat Forge rallied 7 to 8%. IGL, MGL extends its gain. Zomato was the second most traded stock this week. It's up 13% for the week, and it's recovered 50% from its recent 52-week low, which is close to 40 rupees, and now Zomato has reached levels of 62. Tata Chemicals extended its gain. It's up 23% for the week. It had come out with very strong numbers on Wednesday, and the rally continues there. SAIL, a couple of these metal stocks were higher in trade. On the losing side, the big loser, especially on the F&O side, was Ipca Laboratories. Stock down 8 to 9%, revenue margin guidance cut, dragging the stock lower. AU Small Finance Bank, we had a block deal where about 1.3% equity had changed hands early morning. AU Small Finance weighed under supply pressure, stock ending with cuts of close to about 2%. And IT on the whole was a bit subdued, so profit booking coming in names like Mindtree, Infosys, Coforge. These are stocks which lost about 2.5%. The Nifty IT index per se was down nearly 2%. But the Nifty's ended around that 17,700 mark, a quiet session of positive consolidation.